Hi, and welcome to Eldfall Chronicles. My name is Samo.
And I'm Aljaž.
Today we'll be playing a skirmish battle between Helian League and Soga Empire. We'll be using the Magic Stones scenario. Let's quickly run over. We have 3 stones on the center line, and we need to interact them to mark them for our faction. We'll be scoring at the end of the second and the 4th round 2 victory points for every stone that we control. Should we go over the table quickly?
Sure.
Yeah. So we have some difficult ground terrain, these 3 pieces. We have some difficult forest and dense. Dense means that any strike is reduced while fighting inside at more than reach 0. And difficult means that it's harder to move over unless you have survival difficulty. I think that's it. Maybe should you tell the listeners about your list?
My leader is gonna be the clan champion. I'm also deploying Musha Bowmaster, who has an additional Kenjutsu expertise, which buffs the archery to level 4. Some additional protection, give him more armor, and there's a healer also. The semi-neutral model Task Mage Explorer with a first aid.
And I'm bringing the Helian League with Expeditionary Hierophant. With her I have 2 tanky models as well, a Helian Expatriate and a Citadel Guard to protect my squishy leader. And to top it off, I have Expeditionary Tactics Surge Order to get some more movement, to make it to the center line sooner and hopefully take control of the objectives. And a Spear on the Helian Expatriate and additional protection on the Citadel Guard to make her a bit more survivable. Shall we roll off? We both rolled a 19, but the morale of your leader is higher, so you get first choice. Would you like to choose deployment or first turn?
Let me examine the table. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this side.
Okay. Then, in accordance to my tactics, I'm gonna choose to go first, to hopefully take control of the center of the board and press you off. Okay, that means I need to deploy first. And we'll come back after deployment. So deployment's done. I deployed so I could rush these 2 of the stones and hopefully claim them and then set up a perimeter around them where it's difficult for him to take them back. How did you deploy?
So I deployed my clan champion, the leader, right here on this flank. My support healer in the middle, and the archer trying to cover most of the table.
So let's go into first turn. I have the first turn, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand the Expeditionary Tactics Surge Order to get a free walk action with every model that I have. And this does not trigger reactions. Yeah, I think this is the smartest thing to do, and I will go into crouched state with the Hierophant at the end of the movement. Then I will begin with my Hierophant, who will cast Protective Barrier, targeting each of my tanks with 1 of the strikes. So first for and before that, strategic phase. I need to choose my stratagem, which will be plus morale, and Expeditioner as an artificer gets to enchant himself with burning touch.
That's burn one, right?
It gives him sweep 1 on his spear and burn 1, yes, on his melee attacks. Okay, so I am casting Protective Barrier, targeting the Expeditioner. That's an 8, that's a success. And that's a 19, but I have Staff of Light, so I can reroll. For the Citadel Guard, that's a 15, so that's a success as well. So they each gain Protective Barrier. And then for second action, I will cast the Warding Barrier on myself. Yes, I'm gonna cast Warding Barrier. I need a 15 for it to go off. That's a 4, so that's a success. I'll just move one of these tokens here. So now all of my models within awareness zone of my Hierophant can't be targets of ranged attacks with spell trait. So now with my defenses raised, let's start with the Expeditioner, who will move 5 inches into the contact with this pillar for my walk action. Any reactions?
I'm gonna declare an attack.
Yes, very well. My second action will be interact. Since I have protective barrier on him, he should be fine. And you're shooting through dense terrain, so that should be fine. Okay, I declare an interact, so I will mark this pillar at the end of this activation, and you can roll your attack. Which level of archery are you choosing?
The stagger additional effect.
Okay.
I believe it's a hit, but you negate the hit, right?
I negate the hit because of the protective barrier. So then I will activate Citadel Guard, who will walk to here. Any reactions?
So, this one's gonna shoot.
Yes.
And then we have also 2 dodges.
Okay, very well. I will also dodge. So my dodge versus your
This
attack.
time I'm gonna use the next level of archery, so I get an additional strike.
Yes, very well.
It's 1 hit, I believe. Let me double check.
And with a 9, I fail my dodge because of additional protection. My agility goes to 8. So that will be 1 hit.
I'm just gonna check the distance. It's 13.
Yep. I lose my protective barrier, but I will dodge into base contact with the pillar, and I will remain standing. You may resolve your dodges as well. My second action here will be to idle. Any reactions? I don't think anyone has line of sight to my Citadel Guard at this moment. So my second action will be to claim the second pillar. And I have one more action point on the Expatriate. Since I have a spear, it's quite easy for me to engage your archers and spellcasters. However, I leave my Expatriate very exposed. Yes, I need to do that. I will walk with the Expatriate. So, to here. Any reactions?
He's gonna dodge.
Yes.
And one more dodge here.
Okay, I will dodge as well. So you resolve your dodges first, and then I resolve mine. I need to resolve my dodge as well. Do I go on the archer, or do I fake you out? No, I need a road block here. So I'll dodge 2.5 inches to here. And then I will do my ranger move at the end to engage both of your models here. There we go, and that's it for my turn. We replenish the action points, and it's your turn. Okay.
I'm gonna use the strat again. That gives me +1 speed. So, first I'm gonna activate my Musha Bowmaster. Any reactions?
I will say dodge here.
I'm gonna attack your Expatriate, and I'm gonna use the stagger effect as part
Okay.
of my archery.
Yeah. That's a miss. I have agility of 10, but I don't need to roll it right now because you already missed. So I will just make a movement. I'll go into base contact with your Task Mage.
I'm gonna activate my Musha again. Any reactions to that?
No, I think I'm fine.
And I'm attacking with the stagger effect again.
Okay, 1 die with a chance to hit your own guys. Oh, that's a
critical
crit.
hit. Okay, I'm gonna proceed with the damage roll.
Okay. 18, that's not enough.
Okay, but you get staggered.
But I do get staggered, I lose my action.
Actually, I'm gonna stay almost at the same place. You have any reactions to that? I think you even see me.
I'm crouched over here, so I don't. She, I think, has line of sight to you. And I think I will...
Actually, if you allow it, I will move base to base.
To base contact, yeah, sure. My reaction will be to dodge over here.
Okay.
And she has no reactions because she doesn't have line of sight. Although she has clairvoyance, so she could react still. But I will not. Okay.
I'm gonna attack you with the piercing dagger, and I'm gonna use the fencing ability to knock you down.
Level 4, so 3 strikes. Or 3 hits.
So I believe I got a power of 13, minus 2, 11.
Minus 3, because I have armor of 5, halved, armor 6, halved is 3.
So I need an 8.
Yes.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And you get knocked down.
I go into incapacitated state, so the prone doesn't really matter.
Okay, so for the next action, I'm gonna do a coup de grace with the task mage to finish your expatriate.
Yeah, that puts my expatriate into that state. And that is it for him.
Okay. Let me just check the awareness of the clan champion. I'm gonna activate the clan champion. I'm gonna move for 6. Any reactions?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, then I'm gonna declare an interact.
Okay.
And I have one more action right here. Should better find some better cover. Okay, so I'm gonna declare a run. So I'm gonna move 3 here, like here, and I'm gonna finish the movement in crouched.
There you go. Okay, back to my turn. For stratagem, I can't heal up my my expatriate anymore because it's dead, so I'm gonna just take the plus morale. Then I'm going to measure out 11 inches. The enchantment went off, so this should be fine in active turn. So I will simply declare idle with my Hierophant.
Okay.
Any reactions?
I can't do anything.
I will, for my action, I will cast Smite, targeting this spot. So now you can declare a dodge with a halved modifier for agility, if you want.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a dodge with my clan champions.
Roll your dodge. 3, so I need a critical. That's a 13, that's not a critical. I will spend my second activation point to crawl 2.5 inches to here, and then repeat the same thing, smite you again.
I don't see you, so I need to dodge with halved
Yes,
modifier.
again. That's a 15, that's a fail. I need a 15 to succeed, that's a 4. So then my power is 16 because I have +4 morale. Your armor is 5, which I have down to 3, so a 13 or less to cause a wound. That's That's a 20, that's a fail. So that's nothing. Then I will spend an activation with my Citadel Guard. I will walk 4 to here, back here. Any reactions? I think your Musha had line of sight to me.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
shoot.
Choosing.
Choosing the stagger.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
I miss.
And I succeed on my dodge, but it doesn't
Just
matter
check
because
the
you
diff,
missed.
the range. It's almost 20.
I have 2 more inches of dodge here. And then for my second action, I will run to here. This. Any reactions?
Yes, I'm gonna attack you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use archery level 1, which increases my good range
Yes.
by 6.
You get a -3 modifier for the dense terrain.
And we're on 20. I wouldn't need the archery level.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
I have armor of 11,
Yeah.
so that's not a wound. Okay, and that is it for my turn. I will replenish my activation points, and you can go into your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take the stratagem with the extra speed.
Yes.
I'm gonna activate the archer first.
Mm-hmm.
Move for 6. Any reactions?
Nope.
I'm gonna do the extra strike attack.
Okay, targeting Citadel.
Yes, the
Yeah.
only one I can.
That's 2 hits. I have armor of 11. You have power of
Not enough.
Not
Power of 16.
16, so you need a 5 or lower. That's 15 and 7.
Hmm.
Citadel Guard is okay.
I'm gonna activate my task mage next.
Mm-hmm.
Any reactions?
No, I think I'm fine.
I'm gonna try to confuse you with my spell.
Okay.
That's a
That's
successful
successful.
spell.
And it goes because of ricochet not just on my Citadel Guard but also on my Hierophant. So both of them are confused.
I'm gonna declare a run
Okay.
or a dash. You can go over this, right?
Yes.
It's
It's smaller than your silhouette, so you can move over. Okay. I'm gonna declare
A little bit like this.
yeah, I'm gonna declare a smite with my Hierophant.
I can do anything about it?
Yeah. I have halved intellect, so 9. That's a 4, so that's a hit. And I also have halved morale, which is 16 halved to 8 minus 3, so 5 or lower. That's an 8, so no damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do a movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
I declare the interact and I make this stone neutral.
Yes, and I have the same again. A
That's
2,
a
that's a
hit.
hit, so 5 or lower for damage. 15, no, that's not enough.
Okay, I got 2 actions left. Okay, I'm gonna activate the archer again. Move a bit. Do you have any reaction?
Oh yeah, I'll dodge.
Okay.
I dodge on 4, so that's no to a dodge. You get 2 hits.
2 hits.
4,
And
that's a
1
wound.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay. At the end of the turn, we're scoring points. Each of us have 1 stone under control, so that is 2 points to each of us. So it's 2 in victory points, and they all become neutral. Okay. So my stratagem doesn't make sense because I stay confused until you start of your next turn. My stratagem doesn't make sense to be morale, so I'm gonna heal this wound. Then I'll start with my Hierophant, declaring warding barrier to stop your confused targets. That's a critical, so I succeed in my cast.
That's the big shield, right?
That's the big shield. And the second one will be the little shield, one on each of my models. So for Citadel Guard, I need an 8. 14, I am going to reroll that. That's an 18, I fail, and on Hierophant, that's an 8, that succeeds. So she has both, and I think it would be good to do this. I will walk 4 to here. Any reactions?
Yes.
She can't really attack me with her spells because of my
Because
warding
of
barrier.
the warding.
Yes.
Well, she's gonna try anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
So I'm dodging on a 4.
And I'm doing the stagger effect.
I fail to dodge.
Yes, you're staggered.
That hits. Roll if I take any damage.
Yes. It's a 4.
Yeah, I take a wound. So that didn't go well. I take a wound, and it's back to your turn. I'm not gonna dodge into your engagement. I'm gonna dodge it. Yeah. Back to you.
This time around I'm gonna take the plus agility strategy and I'll start my turn with my archer. This is still okay, right?
Yeah. I'm going to dodge with my Citadel Guard.
And I'm gonna try to stagger you.
Okay. I need to dodge on an 8. I fail.
No damage.
No. Okay, so I am going to dodge 2 inches back, and I lose my second action point.
Moving with the archer one more time.
Yes.
I don't see your Hyro from here, right?
Not yet. A bit forward, and that should be good.
I should have taken the other strategy. And another attack on your
Yes.
citadel.
I can't do anything about it, so roll away. 2 misses. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
I'm gonna declare a run with her. So this is 6 and another 4. Okay, first I'm gonna activate my clan champion.
What is your movement?
Nothing.
I will declare smite with Hierophant.
And I'm making this.
Okay, so now I need a 15 or lower. That's a 7, that's a hit. And I have power of 12, minus 3, 9 or lower. That's a 4, that's a wound. Plus burn, I need a 12 or lower. That's another wound. Finally, my dice came to play at long last.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast the heal.
2 dice, it's strike of stamina. 1
16 is
success and
probably
1
not
fail.
okay. Yes.
But you are sorcerer, wizard, pardon me, so you can
And
reroll
reroll
16.
in the active, right?
Both, as long as you're casting elder spells. So you heal the 2.
Okay, and then yes, I'm just gonna walk with him.
I am going to declare a smite.
And a dodge.
Yes. Roll your dodge. That's success, so I need to crit. That's 3, that's not a critical, so... And we're
And
back
that's
to
it.
my turn 4. Okay, my turn 4. This is gonna be an uphill battle. My stratagem will be plus morale. I sadly think I need to start with warding barrier. That's a critical, so I have warding barrier up.
Otherwise you have 2 staggers.
And confuse target. Then I will walk 4 into base contact and ask you for reactions.
Archer's gonna attack. Let's make 1 dodge on the clan champion.
I need to interact. So I'll put this to neutral and you can roll your attack. with the archer. Which marksman are you using?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You should have done that before I declared my interact, but you know what.
Okay, I wanted to go with 2 dice. Those
That's
are
2
2
hits. 5 or lower, 2 wounds.
No.
No. Okay. Then I'll activate her again. Reactions.
No reactions.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna interact with this to mark it. I'm going to activate my Hierophant. I'm gonna move back here, still crawling. I'm gonna bonk your clan champion with a smite.
Sure. Dodge.
Yes.
That's
not enough. I have a 15, that's a 10. For damage I need a 13, that's a 16, that's a fail, so you're okay. You can move into contact. And that's it for my turn.
Just a second.
Back to your turn. So start with your turn 4. Your stratagem is...
My stratagem is the extra speed.
+1 speed.
So first I'm gonna move this guy in base contact.
Yes. I'm
And
guessing mark the interact.
Any reactions to this?
No reactions to this.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark it. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is move with my clan champion. Like this.
Yeah.
And also
I'm
mark it.
Again gonna call no reactions.
Okay, with my second action, I'm gonna declare a dash.
Okay. Declare your movement and then I'll...
This is 6. 8, yeah, I'm going base contact like this.
Like this. In this case, I'm going to declare a dodge.
I'm gonna try to strike with you.
Yes. A 3, that's a hit. I need an 11. That's a 10, so I successfully dodge. I'm gonna dodge my 2.5 inches towards your archer because I have no other choice, but I'll make it out of engagement with clan champion. Not a very pleasant situation, but this is what we have. You have line of sight with your archer. I'm going out of crouched state.
Can I engage you? No, right? I'm a little bit out. Yeah, because of the
Yeah,
pillar.
because of the pillar you would have to go around.
Okay, then I'm going down.
I will declare smite.
Smite, and I'm gonna attack you.
Yeah.
With the extra strike value.
Yeah. I have an 8 and a 10. I have 8,
Also
10.
a 10.
That all cancels each other out.
Next, I'm gonna make a normal movement. So this is my movement.
Okay, I'm gonna declare a dodge.
You're also immune to stagger. Everything, right?
I ignore all effects, and I have warding barrier up anyway, so we need to have this marked.
Oh, right. I rolled with it.
I don't think I can stop you from neutralizing this, so I'm going to dodge 2 inches away to here.
And then I'm dodging closer. And with the next action, I'm just gonna neutralize this.
I'm gonna dodge 2 inches away.
So that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, at the end of turn 4 we score again. You score this time for 2 pillars, so that's 4 points, and I remain on my 2, so it's 6-2. And they revert to neutral, and then we have one more turn to play out, but I don't think we have to, because at this point with my card I can score only 2 more VPs because I have only 2 more models alive, which would put me at 6. And it would put me at 4 and you're already at 6, so that's okay.
I could get some extra VPs by dealing wounds in reaction, but yeah, I already have enough victory points.
Yes. I think the biggest mistake I did this game was to forget she has resistance to sorcery spells, which means your confused target wouldn't have worked and my turns would be much better.
And it also wouldn't ricochet.
It wouldn't ricochet because I'm immune to all effects related to the spell, including the ricochet. So that was a big mistake on my part, a big oversight. Otherwise, I think my strategy was sound.
You also wouldn't have to put up the barriers.
Less. First turn it was quite important because of the I can protect the expatriate as well, but later on it would make I could spend my action points much more freely. So that was a big oversight on my part. Though I think my strategy was sound. You had a very strong range advantage versus me. So I think I had to throw my expatriate with the ranger move in to try and stop you. But that lucky crit got you out of a pretty sticky situation over there. And then immediately two wounds as well. That was...
I miscalculated the range. You were closing in much faster than anticipated.
Yeah, with the ranger move and an extra free move from Surge Order, Helian League
You got like 4 movements.
Yeah, he did 2 actions and 4 moves with 2 action points, which is really strong.
Is that why you didn't give him additional armor? You wanted to have dodges available?
I wanted to have the spear available.
The spear,
Yeah, extra
Is
reach
he not
with
resourceful?
swift. He is resourceful, but I was out of points, and I think additional protection makes more sense on Citadel Guard than on Expatriate. Though, thinking back, I think I would move the additional protection onto Expatriate as well and keep Citadel.
He is more of a frontline, right?
She is as well, especially in a list like this, where I use them as frontline for my artillery.
Yeah, but in this case you were moving a lot, so the extra speed on this one helps.
Yeah, additional protection just lowers your agility, so I think Musha was
surprisingly strong, yeah.
Musha was key here, having me locked down, constantly pressured. He ate quite a couple of my action points with his stagger. I think that was also really good. How did you like the mission?
Had to keep it in mind when the scoring is, but other than that, it's quite fun.
Yeah, I think it creates an interesting dynamic where interactions are actually more important than killing, but if you are killing your opponent, then it can be later on easier to interact. But if you kill your opponent too fast, then you won't get to turn 4 and the second round of scoring. So you need to you need to balance that out as well. The scheme cards this time didn't come into effect, but they could also break the parity quite easily because they can score either 2 and make it a tie, or 3 and break the ties if you are down 2 points. So that's quite interesting as well. Well played, and thank you for the game, and next time I won't forget the resistance.
Thank you everybody, see you next time.
Enjoy!